Hello, sign into chat. I'm not only signed in. Oops. So you can see my screen. I'll quickly check if I'm live properly. I am streaming out of nowhere, I know, but there doesn't need to be a reason for everything that you do in life. And so is this. And so is the reason for this stream. This. Okay.
Yes,
And so is the reason for this stream. I am audible and I am live. Let me enter my geek mode wearing these specs. Let me enter my geek mode wearing these specs. So the target is to uh, do coding for straight 1 hour or more. The least is 1 hour. Okay, so we'll start a timer and we'll start a timer, not a stopwatch. It's 1 hour, 1 minute. Okay, so we are starting to study now, and there's only going to be Angular, Angular, and Angular for the next 1 hour. Very quickly, I'll just hide my screen because there are things that I don't want to show you. So for the ones who have recently subscribed, which include my mother and my sister, hi. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. Quickly. So one thing to keep in mind, I just have to be conscious for 1 hour, and I will check if Now we are ready. Now we are talking. Now we are all set. Now that we are all set, let's start. Okay, so I am watching a tutorial and doing Angular and experimenting things on my own. Is it possible that I only share this tab rather than displaying everything? Why can't I display just my tab? If it's somehow possible, I think it would be better. Display capture, window capture. Yes, there is an option. Yes, cool. Now we do press OK. Capture method. I don't know. Yesterday Angular, and I have determining Visual Studio. Yeah, it is very much possible. Yes, it is possible. So मैं start otherwise window of same. Right. Let me see. Have I included VS Code? Oh yes, now it's good. So now you are only going to see my VS Code, not anything else. Okay, even if I shift my screen, it's not going to be visible. Now I will close my display capture if I want. What is this image? Okay, yes, if I want to blur anything, I'll do like this. Mask. Okay, the mask is for something else. I used this mask when I used to code for LeetCode, which I never did. It means I never used this mask. Okay. Okay, the mask is for something else. I used this mask when I used to code for LeetCode, which I never did. It means I never used this mask. Okay. Now I will just lower my background volume and I'll increase my no, lower my desktop audio. Hello, hello. Check. Now that's perfect.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue, I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Okay, now let's start seriously. I will have to keep checking my mobile because I'm undergoing some training.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue, I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
So the last thing that I was doing was nothing but routing. Yes, so data binding, sorry, data bind I have. Okay, yes, data binding we have done, and then we were on routing we have done. We have discovered two methods to do that. First, by actually inserting that route or the component class into the app.component.ts, or by router app route ts. So by this we were able to set path, and I'll quickly show you what my output is. So I'll not be able to show my output, but I guess I can if I do something like and then if I want to see my output, how do I see that? I might have to control C this, and I will have to run the server. After running the server, we get the port, and this opens up over here. So now that I'm sharing my screen, I need to be mindful that I show only appropriate data. Okay, so this is a form that I've created. In this we are doing two things. Now we are fetching these value via interpolation. And what was the second thing called? Valuepolation, property binding. So another thing is property binding. When we are assigning classes dynamically, or when we are giving values as attributes, which is exactly here we are using brackets, and then we are assigning the value here dynamically. This is called data binding, right? Property binding. So this is called, these are two components of data binding. I guess there is more to learn in regards with data binding, so let's start learning.
secrets that nobody knows.
We are all set to try uh, we are all set to do event binding. So what we are trying to do is event binding, and how can we do that? First we'll open this TS file and we'll close this tab. Now that my screen is bigger, we are all set to proceed. Only in this form, let's include a button over here. So yes, it's by default Bootstrap. I've set things up in regards to Bootstrap, but I need to really revise Bootstrap. The tutorial I'm following actually follows more of Bootstrap, so I'll just simplify the things that I am learning, and later on I'll brush up my skills in Bootstrap. So but surely it is not like we are not at all aware about this Bootstrap thing. So for anyone who comes watching me do coding, there is nothing going to be extremely outstanding that is going to here. I am actually naive at Angular and I am just building up my skills, so don't expect anything too advanced.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue, I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Where is our port? Please. Port. So on the user page we are on the data binding page we are showing this And why not to keep this is angular, right? Okay, so we had this over here, my bad. Now the data is getting shown because of the router outlet tag that we have used. Here we can quickly do.
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue. I'm built for.
No, nothing happens when we click this button.
Secret that nobody knows.
Okay, so what we are actually trying to do is we are, so see, these are data binding components and this is the data binding HTML page. Now what we want to do, when we click this button, we want an alert to pop up. So from here we are sending signal to we are fetching something from TS. We are triggering something in the TS. Earlier when we were doing interpolation and property binding, we were sending things from here to here. Now we want to do the reverse. So what we are going to do is, in JavaScript we used to write on click, right? But here we are not using JavaScript, we are using TypeScript, so we have to use these parentheses, and these are not parentheses, right? These are brackets. These are parentheses. So in parentheses we have to like just click, right? And click. Now click what? Now okay, now we can create some function show alert, and this is a function, so we'll do it like this. Now we'll create function with this name over here. So everything needs to be inside the class, because in any programming language we need to be inside the class to actually execute things. So we are inside the class. In JavaScript we needed to write function, but here we do not need to write function, we just have to write the name and just start. Alert remains the same. We want to put a semicolon, and then this is an alert. So let's see if this works. This is an alert. Ooh, good job. So on clicking this button, our function is getting called. This is to note, right?
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue. I'm built for. I'll be a
Name.
I got secrets
Okay.
that nobody knows.
Okay. So let's create another button here. So we'll copy this line and then me. Okay. So we want this to do what? Something that changes something over here, right? So so we can change the stream name, right? We can change the stream name. Where is this interpolation happening? Stream name. There is no. Okay, so we were not sending anything in the stream name. No, no worries. Stream name was so probably here Angular will come. Angular TypeScript. Okay. So now what we want to do, we want to change something over here by the event that we do over here. What we can do, instead of just, let's just remove this function over here and then we'll pick a function, and this is going to happen on click, that's for sure.
I got secrets
Change stream name. Okay, just for, it's not, there is no brevity maintained, but change company name, right? When we change stream, and this is change
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue.
change company. Okay,
Ill for
now we are going to pass what company do I wish to be. Okay, so we want to write single this, what company I want to be in. Let's say Microsoft. Let's say Microsoft, and over here we'll write stream. And now what do I want to do? What do I like doing? I like I like, guess what, I like Angular, but Spring Boot is another thing that I really cherish doing. So this is over here. So we are going to create a function with the name this, change stream name, and this is going to be a function, and here we are getting name, which is a string, and for that change stream name, so this dot what, from stream, so this is stream name, so we'll do stream name. Where is stream name? Stream name. Okay, so what are we getting over here? Yes, just for just no, leave it. Okay, Now this is another function. Here also we are passing a different name, and this is type string. When this is type string, we open curly braces. Now we do this company name. There is something like this. Yes, there is. Now we put it name. Now we assign name. So on clicking these two buttons, I must get initially it will be Accenture, and then it will be changed to Microsoft. This will be Angular TypeScript, and this will be changed to what? Spring Boot, right? Why am I discussing things before even actually showing this? Because I like it. So what we can do, we want some gap between these two buttons. No worries. Let's Foxy. Sorry. Let's don't mind. Nothing changed. So it changed, but just for the very instance it got clicked, not permanently. It didn't happen permanently, and same is what I am expecting to happen over here. Why is this happening? We'll figure this out. Now, where is our terminal?
I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Because haven't we put any type over here? Yes, we did. Why is this? Is there any problem with my syntax? I think not. Yeah, this I don't think there is any problem with my. Let's just make it happen for one button. It's not going to be a very big problem. I know I'm messing up a very small thing. I don't know if this is the true nature of web application and the same is happening over here. Why does this keep happening? Put a class button clone stream change.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Let's ask Copilot.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Maybe because I have used the form element. I don't know. Maybe. Because ideally it must not happen. And maybe yes. I think. Okay, let's not change anything. Yes, the issue. Oh, yes. See, my intuition was right. Yes, the issue is your buttons are inside form and a button defaults to type submit. So when you click it, Angular updates company name or stream, but then the form submits and the page refreshes. Okay, so we have to prevent it from refreshing, right? And we have to make it type button or remove the form. Wow, I'm happy that my intuition was right. At least I'm thinking in the right direction. Let's just ask one thing very quickly. What can these two ways are good to tackle this, but is there any chance that is there any other way we can prevent it from
Black and blue, I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
yes, I was looking for this. Use a form handler with prevent
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for
okay, so we can make a handler.
abuse. I got secrets that
It's better to keep the buttons type
nobody knows.
button. I'm happy that I was thinking in the right direction. And we want to put it here also. Control Z. Now this will prevent it from happening. I guess. So is it working? Why was it showing these errors? It could be when I was creating change stream. Okay, so it changed to Spring Boot. Fine, this will trigger Microsoft. Fine. Love this. Cool.
I got secrets that nobody knows.
So we can create a drop down as well, right?
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue.
So another example of doing the exact, not the exact same thing, but sending something from here, okay, and making something work here. So event handling, what we event binding is exactly what we say it. We'll make, sorry, select, and we'll name the select city ID, leave ID, and then we want to, can we give value? Nope. Can we name it? So the city is name, value, the placeholder. No. So let's keep a few options. Option into 3. Okay. So we'll write it Agra. Delhi. Oh. So let's see how our data binding, and then so our default is Agra. So can we write default none? I think there is any such property. So, but yes, I know for sure that if we write selected over here, then this comes selected by default. So what if we want to put a label inside city, inside a select? What if we want to put a text? We can create another option. Let's just not waste our time. So it is Agra Delhi, and then we want function to get triggered. So click does what? Click sends it. We want alert change, alert selection. Let's write alert city selection. Now alert city selection is going to be, yes, a function. Now we are going to pass what value over here. Value is no this, so not this.
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue.
So like this we are going to copy, Control C, and then we are going to put it over here, and then we are going to put it over here. Here the name of city is Bhopal, so we'll paste Bhopal. Here the city is Delhi, so we'll paste Delhi, and then we'll create a similar function over here, right? A function over here, the function which is named, oh, where is that line? So the function name is alert city selection, right? And then we are going to name city name string then this is definitely this function. Then what do we write? Let's just write simple alert and then alert box for s selected city is hmm, city name. Is this the right format? Now we are getting something over here. This is coming over here. Now we want to write it over here. Do we write plus? I just guessed it. So alert didn't happen. Guess the application is fucked. Alert string cd alert. Is this the exact function? Yes, this is on click. This function is getting called. We are passing the value Agra here, Delhi here, there, here. Is the format correct? Now alert city name. This is getting triggered. No, every time we are sending a city name over here, we are right. Okay, why isn't it happening? Why is this not happening? Beta finding, and then we are just close the application and rerun it. So it is not working, and the reason is yet to be discovered. Oh heck, why are we writing click over here? We have to write change, right? The chain is the event. Change. When we change, then it needs to. Okay, now it's making sense, and still it's not working. Damn. Oh, so change is a property of the select. Change is the property of the select, but what if we want to pass the city name? We can only alert, even if we do this, we can only alert what is selected. How will we send this? How are we going to catch what we selected? That is also an event, no? In JavaScript, that event is, because I've done JavaScript recently, so I can catch that event, but not over here. So what we can do is we can simply write it over here and write it in select on change alert this, but we don't want to pass anything over here. And on change there will be this. I guess it will work now. Why is it not working still? Are we sending city name? Because we don't have a city name. Problem is we don't have a city name. We'll just skip the city name thing. We'll just create. Let's see if this works. Data mining. It still does not work. Then we are fucking up something real bad. It's happening.
I'll give you. I got secrets that nobody knows.
What if I want to change? What is this hashtag city? City, not a value. This I've understood. I don't understand this. Value, okay. So these are cities. And then we are sending city dot value on selection. Error this and this goes. I get this. In this code that you provided, what is hashtag city doing, and how can we select cities? Template reference variable, new term.
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue. I'm built for. I'll be abused.
I know this, that we could have used this.
And nobody knows.
I get it now.
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue. I'm built for. I'll be abused. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Understood. So this is called reference variable. God knows what. It's a template reference variable. Template reference variable. Done. So instead of naming it city, let city. What I'll do is I'll not name this city. I'll just make a template reference variable which is city, right? And I will use this template variable reference over here. I'll send this over here. City.value. Right. Or do we have to do like this? City.value is fine, I guess. Now we are good to make the thing happen, right? City name, string, and then we are going to utilize that string. Right. Now this must work. Okay. Let's see. City changed to Bhopal, city changed to Delhi. Oh, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Let me quickly check my groups.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Now we have learned to send things over here. So one concept that we have learned, I'll quickly
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
So I'm learning about directives now.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
So I'll teach you something about uh, NG model, that is a part of directives that is only confined to Angular. It's what I have learned.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
So the first step to use NG model is to import forms module. Right, I'll just quickly write it over here. What I am doing, I'm doing the directives के अंदर NG model, right? Two-way data binding, two-way data binding, right? Two-way data binding. So I'll write the steps later. Now let's start. Okay, so one thing to notice before we start, let's keep it over here, let's keep it over here. So over here, when we, okay, so for it we can use input field. Where can I use input field? So instead of Accenture or stream name, let's make stream name what input thing. Stream name, let's make it input. So we'll write input type text, right? Or in value we'll write this stream name. And if we want to use this, we want to use this, right? And I guess now we don't want to. Is this making a problem? So okay, we are good to go. We can delete this line.
I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Why is this still reflecting?
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
I removed this p tag, then why is it showing? I only have this value. Now two-way data binding is if I do it like oh yes, this is definitely a mistake. Now this was to take the value. Inside the attributes, if you want to give the value, then this is the way, Shashank. But inside the attributes, if you want to give the value, wasn't the case? Okay, the stream name is coming from over here. Rectangular TypeScript. Now if in a div
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
H3 is let's close.
up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
As of now, there is no effect happening over here. Even if we put the stream name as Spring Boot, then also there is no change happening over here. The property, this stream name is going from here to here, right? From here, from TS to HTML. But when we are uh, removing it, there is no change happening to this element. So what we can do is, if we use this ng module, then what will happen? Okay, let's suppose if we create two divs just to get the gist. What is this
I'm fucked up. I'm black and
binding with the help of
I'm built for all
ng
the
module?
abuse. I got
There is not
secrets
input.
that nobody knows.
We copy this line if we
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue.
check.
I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets
So the
that nobody knows.
correct way to write is, first of all, bracket, and inside those bracket parentheses, and in that parenthesis we write ng module, right, without this hyphen. ng dul. Why is this ng model, my bad, ng model. And now we are passing what the stream name, right? Now I think now this will work. Okay, so we haven't put value inside it, right? And I seem quite lost. So I'll quickly write a value over here and model that stream. Here we are refraining to write value.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
But we are not giving any value over here, right? We are just writing energy model over here, and we are thinking that it will come as uh,
I'm fucked up,
okay. What did I do wrong?
I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
So I think there are problems happening because of this form. Let's make it div id big or wrapper. Right, I think form has gone. Now it will. Now every problem was happening because of form. Now property binding is working. Now what is happening? Now I can teach you things because now it is working properly. So see, I'll just explain to you where is this coming from. Stream name is coming from a variable that we have created over here, stream name, and then we are asking for that variable over where is input over here, right? Then we are printing it over here. Then we are assigning the value this stream name. Okay, so in input we get this Angular, but if I change anything over here, my company name doesn't change, the variable doesn't change. But if I change anything over here, now everywhere where I have now the actual value of the variable, which is stream name, changes. Angular, now we are learning Spring Boot, baby. Now this is Spring Boot. So with this ng module directive, we can achieve something like this. So let me think of some of its application, because what I am doing here is getting reflected. I can make a typing platform or a typing game just by using this. Everything that I write, is going to get shown over there, so I can calculate my typing speed. It can be many things that can be done. Nice, understood. Let's keep it Angular only, or let's refresh it rather, refresh it from here. This is not a browser. This one though.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
How is it working, yes?
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows. I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
Guys, this NG model is a crazy thing because what we did with the reference template reference variable is getting done with the NG model. God knows how. It will fetch the selected value out for you and it will throw it in the form. Okay, I'll show you what I've just learned. So, what we were doing earlier, we were showing Bula city thing, right? This city, whenever I do, okay, I have somehow managed to write get Delhi here or the selected value. But there is apparently one more way to do this thing, which is without using any template reference variable, which is a very good option. We can use ng module. So let's assume if we want to use the name of this city, or can we create some other drop down? Shall we create some other drop down? Yes, we shall. We should.
Nobody knows.
Now here we won't be doing this. Here we won't be passing the city value. Let's assume that we don't have this function also. We don't want this function.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue, I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
ng model, and then what ng model? If we want to store this value, the value that we get here is stored over here. And where do we want to keep the stored value? Inside city selector, or let's say, what as a programmer will I choose? ठीक है, so let's write is work from home मेरे को चाहिए, या फिर मेरे को on site चाहिए job, right? Ouch. We'll remove this option. Work preference. What is work preference, Shashank? Work preference is we'll create a variable over here, work preference. Work preference is string. Is of type what? Is of type string, and it's empty as of now. Right now, from here, ng module will fill this work preference. How can we make sure of that? First we'll write h3, what is your work preference? PR over here. Now we'll do what? S3 work preference is what?
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue, I'm built for all the abuse. I got
I think the spelling
secrets
is same.
that nobody
Yes, it is. Now what do we want to see? We want to select our work preference. Sorry. Okay, so we haven't changed this. Work WR from home, and then this on site. Once we select this, okay, we don't need two VRs. Okay, so why don't we need a VR? The reason is because it by default gets you some space, but select doesn't do it. So we'll put a BR over here instead, and we'll put a HR over here. preferences, not Agra, it's work from home and on-site. Nice. So NG model is a very good thing by far. ये तो पता है. So one thing that I have learned that I want to share is that why is this coming? Only use NG. We'll write it the way we should.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets
Only with
that
elements that get some value. EX. Example what? Example are input. इनपुट हो गया, चेक बॉक्स हो गया, तुम्हारा ड्रॉप डाउन हो गया, राइट. इन सब जगहों पे वी कैन यूज एनजी मॉडल. और कहाँ पे यूज हमें नहीं करना चाहिए? नॉट टू यूज विद स्पैन लेबल etc. Correct.
Nobody knows.
What is NGRX though? NG I'm getting, but what is NGRX?
I'm fucked up. I'm black and blue. I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows. I'm fucked
Just to
up.
follow this, keep following
Black
this
and
tutorial,
blue.
I need to
I'm
do,
built for all the abuse. I got secrets that
I need to do bootstrap.
nobody knows.
I don't know if we are to steady signal. So I think that's it for the stream. Thank you for joining.